Now, my first guest has been pounding the table on the market, particularly big tech, even as Wall Street has abandoned ship. Joining me now, Vertical Research Advisory Managing Partner, Kip Herriage. Kip, you know, here's the thing. In general, growth in general, right, and the Mag 7 are particular, you know, look like they're poised to be pretty impressive. Wall Street's guessing after this third quarter inflection point is going to be phenomenal. But just how much slower does growth have to be in these Mag 7 names for them to be negatively factored? And Wall Street's given up on it, but you haven't.
No, matter of fact, when the hedge funds decide to start selling their big positions, we get more interested in buying those positions. We saw this last week with Tesla. Hedge funds the biggest short position was Tesla. We saw what happened last week. Tesla screamed higher on short covering. We think that's going to happen this week too, Charles, because these companies, as you just spelled out, their growth rates are only going to grow from here. They've invested these companies reporting this week have invested over $150 billion back into their companies for AI because they know what's coming growth-wise. And we actually think that, Charles, we think that this week we could see the beginning, we think it's already kicked in actually, the beginning of a melt-up, a true melt-up. The markets are discounting two things. We're in now the best quarter of the year, best time frame of the year, especially for tech stocks. Semiconductors average in the next 2 months, their average growth is 15 to 20%. We think they're going to lead. Tech stocks got hammered in July and August with a 3-week bear market of 28%. We think there's great value there. And again, that's the AI trade. And the other thing that's really happening here is that we've got the Trump. People are saying that Trump's going to win. And remember what happened after he won in 2016. Over the next year and a quarter, the S&P 500 was up 20%, NASDAQ was up 30%. So we got people front-running Trump and front-running the best quarter of the year.
You know, I want to pick up on that because shares of DJT have erupted in the last 2 weeks. I mean, they're absolutely on fire. And a lot of people say, okay, that's a good proxy for it. You just mentioned the overall market and also, of course, the technology names. Are there other areas that should benefit, or at least that we know benefited from the first time around?
Yeah, you know, we were in DJT. We owned Trump Media last year. We were I think, very fortunate to be able to get out of that with a 100% gain. We've not gone back to it. I'm happy for everybody that owns the stock. I know a lot of people that are on the Trump train that own this stock. We don't think that's the vehicle. The vehicle to own for the next Trump administration, assuming that's the case, is Tesla. Elon Musk has been completely red-pilled. He's now in the inner sanctum of Donald Trump. He's going to play likely an important role in his administration. We think Tesla is a 10-bagger from here inside of 5 years. That's our biggest position, the most concentrated position. We love Tesla here as part of a new Trump administration.
You know, by the way, the audience should know you're not just, you know, like a lot of people jump on the bandwagon, you know, put a finger in the air and see what's going on, Kip. You posted in January 2023 about your new book, The Big Bribe, on financial engineering and how to profit from the great bull market. And you even talked about being red-pilled. So you were ahead of everyone. How does this work? Explain to the audience, though, how does this all work?
You know what, Charles, you had me on. The first time I was on your show was just after we published that book in the fourth quarter of 2022. So thank you again for that. I think I've been on 22 times now, but who's counting? Right? But thank you for having us on. And so here's the thing. The big bribe is real. Part of that is bribing us consumers, bribing us as Americans. So we won't pay attention to what they're doing with our money behind the scenes, like this ridiculous war with Ukraine, right? $150 billion spent. But we're doing well. The money's being printed. That's part of it. But the bigger part of it now is this transition to a structural bull market. We think the innovation revolution is going to continue to power this market into 2030. We are in the roaring 2020s. We think all of these cliches actually work. And again, we had 5 megatrends that we pointed out in the Big Bribe. We're very happy to report all 5 of those megatrends we outlined are playing out. We think this bull market is just getting started.
By the way, Kip, we're running out of time, so I'm going to share with the audience, particularly those listening on radio, the picks you like. You've already said Tesla, 10-bagger, buy it, hold it, don't worry about the gyrations, SOQL and QQQs. Hey, my man, you called all of this. You've got it in writing, and we've got it 22 times to prove it to anyone who still doesn't believe. Talk to you again soon, Kip.